So I figured it out, which is great. I also took a moment to have some food so I didn't have to stop midstream. Anyways, let's play. Let's pause the music here. Turn all of that up a little bit. Make sure I can hear myself.
Think I can raise my grasp. Don't have enough for that.
Okay, not enough of that yet. That's okay.
What secrets lie within? Good.
Try different thing. Add soon. 30 seconds.
Our numbers
Okay,
grow,
here
and thusly
early.
does our strength.
This has grave thirst this eve.
I understand you ventured to the bottom of the sea. I too have been there in those depths, young one. But once,
Sure.
a while back, and briefly, I might add.
Thank you.
Of course. You were a famous mariner in your mortal days. But then you finally met your end beneath the waters upon which you sailed?
Nah, it was way more glorious than that.
Sure. Sure, but
May moonlight guide you.
It better. Sure, that's no walking stick. Fall.
as you do, sir.
Above, a full moon flares, restoring all her grace and power from beyond an earthly canopy of trees and soaring precipices which provide a pristine vantage point.
Yes, of
The
course.
crossroads between realms.
Let's take a look, see. Just because.
The moon is full.
Yes, it is. Very pretty.
Greetings, and heed well the commander.
Yes, please heed him well.
Can't do it.
Not yet. But
Commence.
so might as well go out.
Or the Silver Sisters.
Indeed.
I expected I might find you setting forth here on another of your escapades, and I would have this be a most successful one, for you and all of us.
All right.
Take that. Sure. Has things that I'm looking for.
Wastrels.
As we do that.
Charon's wells.
Next time.
Olympus calls.
Comparatively speaking, I suppose. After we put the Titans in their place, though, he went down into your underworld and I drifted away like a spark from a flame.
Two work together well, I think.
Shadow Spot is back. Such rage must have felt.
Sorry how many cousins I got, but you're another, eh? You're getting special treatment only because me mum and dad, they asked me real nice. Don't mind the extra work.
Thanks, Uncle. Appreciate you.
Some sort of gateway on the ground. Not an option. They want some of my life essence before letting me in. Fine. It's only blood.
I agree. Just
Where
only
in
blood. Chaos! Chaos. Not chaos. Go say hi.
Who in the... What sort of boon is this in such a place? Well, in the name of Hades, Olympus, are you there?
This cannot hear you, Son of Hades, but I can. And I have for you a proposition. Assist with a quandary of mine and benefit your response.
Almighty Chaos. I'm honored to make your acquaintance. What sort of quandary would concern the origin of all existence? And how do I fit in?
Time shall tell. But at present I have inferred that your response, in essence, was affirmative. Thus may our newly formed arrangement prove most interesting. Accept my mark and go. And later I shall open the abyss for you again.
Yes, ma'am? Ma'am. No, not ma'am. Chaos is tricky.
There. Just have to live with the side effect for now.
Chaos, entity, would love to work with Chaos as an entity. But also, actually, Yeah, even if Witchery was even if Witchery was an option for me, I'm not sure that Chaos and I would get on well. Mostly because I'm a very kind person. And I don't think Chaos and I would get on. Chaos, to my knowledge, is very trickery. Chaos is chaos, given the name. And I'm not sure I'm up for that level of
Salutations.
chaos
Salutations.
Let us together shine this night.
and trickery
We need you
and
where you
stuff.
are. Your battles through the underworld are consequential to the war that rages here. But leave the surface to the gods and me. Do not become distracted by the sealed crossroads gateway leading up.
Sure.
The choice is yours. My greatest strength is yours.
Little Raven.
Raven, rather. Friend Raven.
Be safe out there.
Let's see.
I see something of use.
Let me help you. See you in the crossroads?
Yes, of course.
At last.
Yes.
Hermes urged me to address a certain matter with you here. However, my view is you are unprepared for the surface as of yet.
Meaning you won't lift the wards barring the path to the surface. What if I remove them myself? I've seen how you do it.
Then you'll be more prepared than you are now. Till then, remember your objective lies below, past me.
Yes, ma'am.
strong.
Yes, yes, we know.
The headmistress got me again, Phrynos. But I won't back down. Mother, you have her hair at least. She seems so different from headmistress, doesn't she?
Yes.
See you later.
Come forth.
Wanted you to have this, Dora. To the best hunter in all the crossroads.
See, I knew you were gonna pull this gift custom thing on me sooner or later, so I have come prepared. Catch.
For me? Thank you, Dora.
Oh.
So, what's the deal with the horned guy anyway? Saw him and Nemesis chatting like they were an item or something. It was weird.
Yep.
Siblings, Dora. The horned one is Lord Moros, emissary of the Three Fates, our distinguished guest and a valuable ally.
Yeah, looks like we really put him up in style.
Yep.
May moonlight guide you.
Suffer 1,000 torments.
Okay.
Interesting.
No art today.
You were close.
I was.
I need
I
to
do
make
my
way
best.
to the surface. I need pure shadow to permeate the surface wards. So what if... Jot it down. Last night, Headmistress, I traversed a gate that led me to the depths of chaos, where I met its host. I've heard so much from you of Nyx, yet somehow I never expected to meet her mother and father. Of all creation, not just her.
An audience with primordial chaos. I didn't entirely expected that. Although, given that Nyx herself has not been seen since Kronos took the House of Hades, I am unsurprised. There is no fury like that of a parent bereft of their child. Does chaos seem an ally to us, then?
I believe so.
Well, thank you, Nyx, for that.
Something to report.
Does Headmistress know yet of your little excursions? Not much escapes her notice last I checked.
Strongly advise you mind your own responsibilities. Hecate doesn't control me, and you should show a little gratitude.
I show gratitude all the
Endangering
time.
I didn't ask for your assistance, Nemesis.
Yeah, Nem.
Because-
Jeez. Shut up, Nem. Oh my god. Nem. Little bitch.
Here you are.
So, there's a bit of a new wrinkle in our plans. We've been able to verify some of the details that Master Hermes suggested to you about what's brewing on the surface.
Yes, of course.
Please tell me what you may. And if you think it wise for me to deviate from my objective to address whatever's going on up there.
The forces of Kronos gather to sail on Olympus through a channel cut across the land. You're poised to disrupt the enemy ranks from within. Aid Olympus, and your chances against Kronos may improve.
Sure, yes, sir.
The ordered pathway leading up should drop me right into the heart of our foe's forward garrison. It seems so reckless.
Call it a calculated risk.
Yes, it does.
May moonlight guide you.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
rest well. Here you'll grow strong.
Plant yet. I'll say hi to you, Tad.
I should be able to increase my grasp.
Get some of these for now. I have more important things that I'd like to.
The tablet of peace showed you how to get here. Now it should show you the way.
Zorafat.
Ah, yes.
Commander, would you be willing to accompany me to the springs sometime?
Yes.
Rest our weary bones a bit.
Please.
What are you gonna do? Carry me? I am required here, young one, for these shades still require discipline. Mayhaps some other age, when all we hold dear isn't at stake.
Okay, fine.
What gives, young one? You feeling stuck?
Fine.
I mean, you are, but you're getting somewhere in the spiritual sense.
Fine.
Commander, I'm nowhere near my goal of vanquishing the Titan yet. I need to go farther.
Probably just need to dash instead of getting hit so much and get some more of those Arcana cards. They'll toughen you right up. Each night is gonna go a little different, too.
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
a little better.
Oh. Let's go see what tonight brings us.
I'll get through all that gloom
I know you
somehow.
will. Now tonight, now last run through was full. Is this a full as well? Yes, it is.
Hence I go. The rains return. Lord Hermes, go unseen.
I know it's not an easy trip, or even possible for you right now heading all the way up here, but just imagine how hard it is for our family to swallow our pride and ask for aid. Things are that grim.
Little spring in my step.
Washing all the filth away, revealing new growth. Think you that Zeus himself brings the rain, or Poseidon? Take one more guess.
I grow strong. You test my patience.
uncle. Let's go say hi. First. Yes, he is.
Scatter to the winds a bit, my niece. You've heard from those of us upon this mountaintop, but Zeus sent several of his children to take care of things down closer to the base. They're probably just fine.
No. I have a hard time believing that. Okay, sure. This I will take. Thank you. Let's go see Grandmother again.
Spinning goes the thread. Warp and web, my finest customer. Don't.
I love you.
Just, you don't need to look at me like that.
Yes,
you
I
don't need to
do.
look at me at all. Look at the fineries I've made. Silk in every shape and color, see? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes!
It is, Arachne. But to think I could have wronged you with an inadvertent glance just now. It's just I'm concerned for your safety out here.
Oh, there's no need for that. You see, my form included certain benefits. I get to live a long, long time to enjoy it. Besides, just because you found me here doesn't mean just anybody can.
Okay, fine.
You truly look lovely.
Fate fabric.
Stop it! Anyways, I love a rat.
Something else.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Something else. I mispressed. But that's fine. Nam!
Missed all the fun. But at least you won't have to get your hands dirty this time.
Nemesis, what are you doing here?
Yeah,
Nam!
Nam!
To the crossroads.
Nam!
They'll manage. I'm on break. Tell Hecate you saw me, you'll regret it. And you're welcome here and safe, seeing as I cleared the path for you.
Rude!
I don't need your aid in this, other than the responsibilities you've already been assigned.
Really? Look like you could use all the aid you can get. Here's something for your trouble. Then I suggest you move along.
Fine. Thanks. Yes.
She's off. I heard from Hermes at last, my lord. He didn't get into the details of what he discovered, though perhaps you know more. I understand. It's not my wish to pry. I can do this.
Yes, I can.
Precious rain. You bear the wheel trinket I bestowed. I once used it to hone my craft. May it now help you do the same.
This wheel, a labyrinth with no beginning and no end. Pathways that circle back upon themselves, like Erebus.
Like life itself. 3 stages intertwined. Let us go through the stages now.
Okay. Not that one. That one.
we surely shall grow past this halted start to our relationship.
Wow.
I shall see you later.
Fuck you!
Done there. Ugh, that's cold. That's something. Lurkers. Ash for my arcana.
Let's go see what this is.
Just.
Oh, Narcissus!
And
Aha!
it's all about, revealed to denizens of
This is not a good view.
No, but also Narcissus.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
And that's look, but don't touch, okay? In fact, why don't you stand a little farther back? And also tell me how come you keep showing up like this?
Wow.
Some affairs to settle in the lower reaches of the underworld. Thought I'd take this rather scenic route through this chamber of yours.
Oh, it isn't my chamber. I just find the waters here particularly clean and reflective, and far fewer would-be suitors than an asphodel. Remember to take a gift before you go. See you soon.
Thanks.
Narcissus, this fucking guy.
You're in my way.
looks of it, all cold and wet. Piss poor working conditions, that much is clear.
Indeed. But I'll make
Very well. Risky to unseal a different path. Found the drain.
Indeed.
Enough.
I agree. I agree. Sorry, that was just around.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
I held to faith your task would not require you above, only below. But Hermes indicates the threat here on the surface now looms larger than we thought. Rise to us then, whenever time permits. Behold. Total eclipse.
Let me help you.
Alright, let's go see this bitch.
Now we're ready.
Yes, we are.
Always wanted to sing in front of a great big crowd, you know? And not just a bunch of crusty sailors, but like one of those gigantic amphitheaters they got up on land.
Not my area of expertise. Do performances in these amphitheaters typically involve attempts to drown the members of the audience?
Oh yeah, and mortals show up to them in massive droves, kicking and screaming just to get a glimpse. Yet you
She's
can
funny.
show all to
I love her.
yourself. This song's gonna
BRB and to go rub some time bomb into my knee. Let's do an ad break.
Oh, I'm not a fan.
See if I can push the ads. I'm not sure I am. Oh, there we go. I'm able to. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna go rub some time bomb into my knee slash get some water, and we'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, bye. Hello. Oh, there we go. In time. I repeat, I've had water.
My head.
We'll make it work, girly. Oh, door's not here. Okay, fine.
Good evening.
Let me see. I have to ask you something, Lord Moros, though I think I may already have the answer. Has the war with Kronos and Olympus taken some new turn?
I'm sorry I can't answer you, Princess. I'm bound never to speak of matters in connection to the weavings of the fates. If you knew more right now, it could unduly influence your path.
And? Knowledge is
Perhaps.
Well,
Nevertheless,
sorry.
I cannot break my oath. I trust, though, that you'll learn the truth of it when the time is right.
Yes.
I'll be waiting.
Let's do an ad now. If I can. There we go. See.
Have you experienced our hot springs yet, Lord Moros? The waters cleanse the body and the mind.
Yes.
I'm headed over if you'd care to join me.
Why, I don't see why not.
Thank
I've heard about
you!
such springs as these, though never been.
Thank you for coming over.
Oof. To think that such a place is hidden here.
Oh God, he's pretty. You're pretty. You're both so pretty.
Have I mentioned they like to weave? Their weaving was their occupation and their passion. I never got too good at it myself, and all they needed was the three of them, so...
I know an excellent spinstress who could maybe help with your technique. What did you do while they were busy spinning away?
Well, I would travel the world to witness mortals in their final moments. Look them square in the face as they perished, often in horror.
You do this for recreation's sake?
The nature of the role leaves little time for recreation, and it's all I could do to make those final moments dignified. Though I don't think the gesture always comes across.
I'm sorry.
I'm extremely gay. If you haven't guessed already.
I felt so refreshed and, well, it's been a
I'm
while.
so
Thank you,
gay.
Jen.
He's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Squash me.
Proceed with care.
Yes, sir. No one here.
I can't.
Not yet.
What transpired?
Oh, you know, stuff. Yes, let's try being added in 10 seconds.
It's cooking still. May moonlight guide us.
Sorry. It's my pitches in my right side here.
Headmistress, I saw him. Kronos. He was in the pathways beyond Erebus. I struck as soon as I realized who he was, but to no avail.
Wily bastard. Arrogant to the last. So then, he knows of you.
Yep.
What did he say?
What did he say? Remind me.
He thanked the fates that we had finally met, as though he'd been searching for me all this time.
Oh boy.
And told me not to make the same mistakes as my family.
I have many
Extract that
questions.
poisoned memory from your mind. He knows nothing of the fate's designs. I shall reinforce all our protective sorceries, and you fear not your enemy. Slay him.
Okay. Cool. I shall
Not the
do
sort
my
of
best.
thing
Oh,
the
bless.
Three fates may have in store for us, goddess, but I do have a bit of fabric we attribute to their work, and now it's yours.
Fate fabric. Few better ways to ensure the cauldron properly conducts a magical effect. I could definitely use this if you'd be so kind.
Oh, I'm not kind. I just I don't like to lose.
Sure.
Death to Kronos, sir.
Death to Kronos. Oh, bless your face.
Nemesis must have a head start.
Yep.
Death to Kronos. Broker?
And none of the things that I can afford yet.
Be at peace, O sleep.
Cute.
They say to never bathe alone.
Okay. Fine.
Greetings, Father.
Greetings, Death to Kronos. Okay, sit down for a bit. I've been standing up for a bit.
Think I can raise my grasp.
Can I?
Yes. Now, Ignium, the umbral flames, incinerate my foes and light my path.
Good that I could see behind me now.
Yes. Can I know what you know?
So basically, I'm gonna need you all to stand around, alright? Your path is fraught, young one.
Thank you, sir.
Know that I'm always here to let you vent all your anger and frustrations upon, as well as to train with.
Okay.
The greatest teacher is out there.
Ah, burns. Witcher, aren't you?
The rank and file of the crossroads swell with shades who once were lost, but now have joined in our Princess Melinoe's most righteous cause.
Righteous.
The unseen.
Righteous. Meow, 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 meow. Can I,
Sealed
no,
as always.
not yet. Let's go see what the moon looks like.
The moon is beautiful.
Okay, full moon again.
My path is
Over
set.
the hills and through the woods.
For my family.
Yes.
We brought old Kronos down. Took 6 of us at least, but we got him. Little wonder he's all sore about it still. We'll just have to dispose of him more thoroughly. Cremation, mayhaps.
Mayhaps indeed. Shall we?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Let's go say hi to Chaos. Mother. Parent. Parental figure. Not mother, parental figure.
Would it invite more problems than it solved? I would be curious to see. As my experiment continues to unfold, its outcome is uncertain.
Almighty Chaos, with your experiment so vast in scope, What can one individual achieve? The quandary you mentioned when first we met. What would you have me do?
As Spawn of Hades, I ought to clarify I do not care for idle talk. Ask me no questions. Respond only when prompted or when necessary and absolute. Do as you will.
Good. So helpful.
Should be manageable.
Let's
What do we have in here?
Okay, let's continue.
See that you clashed with Skilla and the Siren followers. So that's where they ended up. Told of many a sailor till I took care of them.
Atagnium you've got. The flames of the Crossroads Witch. Oh, has the student become the master of some such? Or is she just getting you to do all the dirty work?
My silver's come alive. Something changed about my chaos boon. You
weapon thus far, but you know, if it works, it works. That's fine.
Get up, Mel. I'd best get back to it, Phrynos. But I wanted to say hi before I headed off again.
Where'd you come from? How'd you get all those other shades out there to do the busy work around here anyway? They practically worship the ground you walk on.
Headmistress took them in. I helped train and communicate with them. Many came from being trapped between the realms. Some never got a proper burial. Others died unfulfilled or violently. They never made it to the underworld.
Oof, that's rough. Say, you don't think I fall into one of those categories there, do you?
I don't know.
Hate to think I didn't get a proper burial.
Stop that.
It's not a laughing matter, Dora. Hail, spirit.
Kneel, witch.
The fated list. How well would you say you know your grandparent, Lord Moros? I'd not expected to meet primordial chaos of all beings, but they summoned me to their domain, and I don't quite know what they want from me.
Chaos summoned you. That is unusual, though not entirely without precedent. And in this case, I can't imagine why. Chaos and Mother Nyx were rather close, after all.
So Chaos seeks their daughter. They did mention something about a quandary.
This isn't the first time they took an interest in your family, or took action that the fates themselves likely never preordained. I choose to think you've made a new ally.
I hope you're right. No use.
Not yet.
Numerous are the responsibilities of Hecate, Witch of the Crossroads, unseen watcher between realms, and keeper of the key to pathways hidden even to immortal eyes.
And our headmistress.
Blade.
Shut up.
Since you visited the surface.
Too long. Cooped up here now in case you hadn't noticed. But it's a lost cause anyway. Why do you ask?
Hermes requested that I pay a visit when I can. Figured I should ask if you had any notes.
It's like I said. The dead are out and about up there thanks to our Titan friend. You'll feel right at home.
Sounds great.
So helpful. Thanks.
Moonlight guide us and all.
Sure.
Sure. I love her. I'll see what happens before.
Evening, I think.
Why not send
Indeed.
Nemesis to the surface in my stead? Even if I undo the ward sealing the path, I don't know that I'll last long up there.
The matter on Olympus isn't as personal for Nemesis as it is for you. And she hasn't been especially receptive to suggestion recently.
No, I suppose not. Moonlight guide us.
We'll get through this.
I'm sure. Couldn't plant anything.
Salutations to the shades of the unseen. What was forgotten shall be feared again. I should be able to increase my grasp. The boatman. Another artifact of night within the pool.
everybody, look who's back.
I'll find more bones with this.
How have you lately fared against the lurkers and the serpents all that way down in the watery depths? Knowing of them and squaring off against them are two very different things.
They're significantly stronger than the lost souls lingering around here. And they have no sense of fear at all, attacking without any hesitation.
They're basically just walking fish, young one. Not much for conversating, but they'll stick you with a trident just fine. Don't you let them.
I'll do my best.
That's I think we got some help.
Show me the moon.
I'll get through all that gloom somehow.
Yes, you will. Okay, another full tonight. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Once more.
Into the depths. Hell, I guess. Hestia.
Somewhere around those parts, don't you, dearie? Well, since it seems a little cold out there tonight, why don't we make some temperature adjustments here?
Getting warmer. More ashes.
Oh. Yeah, let's go.
As fresh as rain this eve, gorgeous.
Oh,
I'll
thank
pay a recent
you.
visit to the springs, There's nothing like a good hot bath, especially when in good company.
Oh, shush. You're a flirt.
This must be love. All right.
Okay, thanks. But for sure.
alone, trying to make a trade.
The reappearance of your wells is certainly no accident, my lord. All it took was the appropriate incantation. Little by little, we shall restore the old order.
Tough call. Leo Charon.
Moonlight guide us. Let's go then.
Yep. To put your money where your mouth is, that's what you get for waking up in Vegas. I. Nothing. Thanks, Arachne. Yes. Thank you.
It's strange, isn't it? He's our own grandfather, Kronos, I mean. But I feel no connection to him at all. I just want him gone.
Doesn't matter who he is. He's a threat. We're the Silver Sisters. We'll make him gone. For the sake of the realms.
Strictly business then, is it? Even still, funny how it falls on us to settle the older generation scores. Smart.
Okay. There we go.
Since you got started, all I managed to confirm is Gramps got hold of someone whom he's sure gives him the upper hand. Right now, he's readying the next stage of his plan to bring this mountain down. I better go.
Okay. See you soon. guess.
Got it. You're always here. Superior might.
There you are.
Headmistress, I'm concerned Kronos may find us. I first encountered him not far beyond these woods.
There are so many passageways to Erebus. 'Tis exceedingly unlikely he shall find the way. You face a greater risk than that right now.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Spiritually, more is to be done. The altar of ashes. There is an incantation that may make your nightly meditations at it better spent.
The consecration of ashes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Headmistress. The pathway's down.
Far below, down in the deepest reaches of the underworld, awaits the ancient foe of saffron-veiled goddess Melinoe.
You'll help me find him.
Okay, let's go.
Farewell, Erebus.
For now. much. Keep nudging my.
There's that rancid scent. Blood back there. Indeed, Lord Charon. May we soon restore the old customs between our families and bring about a new eon of prosperity. Ash of the Dead.
Normally work fetches a hefty price, but you're entitled to the family discount. Though Charon there does take a service for you, understand? Let's keep my failure to defeat a school of Hellyfish our little secret.
Princess?
What did you used to do, Lord Moros? I mean, before all this. I have only the vaguest sense of it.
I served my sisters, the Three Fates, both as their advocate and as their guardian. The Fates determine when mortal lives draw to a close, and also sometimes how. I would bear witness to these more specific weavings.
The mortals must have appreciated your diligence. Has somebody else since taken over your responsibilities?
You could say that, I suppose.
Hey.
sister.
Unseen, hidden in the wild wood, sheltered by the dark, the Silver Sisters wait. The moon marks her passage silently, watching with the eye of night above us all, hiding in plain sight, keeper of the night, moonlight guide us home.
Take it away.
Tonight.
I see that look, and know you must be going through a lot, Melinoi. But don't forget what we decided here.
We leave our worries at the threshold to this little clearing, yes. Though, don't you ever slip? Catch your mind drifting back to your concerns?
That's what the song is for. It doesn't make our troubles go away. It's so we can face them as best we can.
The sonorous voice of the goddess of the hunt fills the clearing like a ray of moonlight, stirring the eternal souls of shades that there reside.
She's not bad, is she? Fresh from the pot. Our altar can be purified. The wards for my protection I dispel, for I am ready now for heaven as for hell. Got everything. If time cannot be stopped, then we shall see. If spill my blood I must, so mote it be.
So it shall be.
Take shelter from the world.
Trade you. Headmistress, if Olympus is besieged, then why am I not permitted on the surface? If I could aid the gods, then they could aid us even more.
Melinoi, however you complete the task is up to you. I have not barred you from the surface. But I caution, if you go, your strength shall fail you. Your birthright is to blame. No fault of yours.
Born in the underworld, and here I'll stay, thank the fates. I don't intend to live up there, I just... Do you know how long I'd even have?
I know your brother and father had a day at best ere they could not stand it any longer. Perhaps you're different, but don't count on it.
A day at best.
It's swarming season for the hellyfish in Oceanus, as you may have seen. Should you run into them, advice is not to bother much with smaller ones, but get the biggest one.
I'd rather not bother with any of them and all their stinging. How long do swarming seasons typically go on?
Well, a season is a bit of a misnomer, as the current season started back when I was just a lad. But the good news is you get accustomed to the stinging after a while.
Oh boy.
Wonderful. May moonlight guide us.
We'll find our way.
Was it always like this? Between you and Headmistress? I used to think it was me you hated most of all.
You've always been naive, Princess. As for Hecate, I liked her better before she decided this right here was the best use of my talents.
She made that decision long ago. So you're going to resent her forever? Or are you going to do something about it?
I am doing something about it. I'm honoring my vow to Mother Nyx. Else I'd be long gone, much to your disappointment, I'm sure.
I would be very disappointed, yes. All grown up. Sleep well. Take all the time you need.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Bless.
Okay. Should be able to head to the surface now. Think I can raise my grasp.
Can we? Not quite, I think.
The bones. This has grave thirst this eve.
To all of you just joining up, welcome. Remember, you were training with an unarmed opponent here, young one. Out there, the skeletons can move. And they'd cut you to ribbons given half a chance. You won't learn to handle that kind of pressure sparring with me.
I understand. To the surface.
Let's see. Oh!
Surface, young lady. How will you survive? Surely you know your line is bound beneath the earth. Your strength is better spent against our foes down there.
I'm aware.
The might of the heavens. What?
The light of the moon.
Through all that.
Yep.
Lord Hermes.
I'll speed you on, except this climate's going to be rough. You underworld types in surface air. Must be something we can do about it, right?
Some seeds. This isn't working. Tombstone. No! Return to shadow now.
Just a moment.
Ah!
You travel to the surface, knowing full well the fates decided long ago that those of your line could not survive there and would always be forced back to the underworld.
Their curse was palpable. I never intended to stay for long, just long enough to lend my relatives support. But it seems your sisters insist that I do no such thing.
Well, I don't see them around right now, do you? Incidentally, there was once an incantation that I happened upon, which was not intended for my eyes, but I now choose to think that it was intended for yours. Farewell.
Unraveling a fateful bond.
Okay. Okay, work.
I couldn't breathe. The way you can breathe out of water, so too could I breathe the surface air.
Hey,
You must remember something of life on the surface, right, Dora? Anything at all? I wonder what it must have been like.
I don't remember, and I don't wonder.
Sure.
Because this is the life right here.
No, it's not.
Princess.
Thank you for visiting me last night, Lord Moros. So, hypothetically, if I were to complete a certain incantation that somehow loosened the grip the three fates have on my birthright, how angry would they be?
Please understand, Princess, that I am not at liberty to give advice on matters such as that, not even hypothetically. I trust I've been sufficiently direct in putting it this way?
In other words, we shouldn't be talking about this at all, and I assume all risk for my actions related to any potentially forbidden incantations that I've learned.
Yes, that covers it.
Okay.
May moonlight guide you.
To your success.
Cat.
Back on your feet, I see.
Yep.
Can I suppress my illness on the surface?
You visited the surface. I can't imagine that played out particularly well.
No.
At least you made it back at all.
Thank you.
It was draining. Even at night, something about being under the stars, I didn't know there were so many. It was more than I could take. You were right.
A lesson learned and an experience gained. The fates themselves do not want you up there. What shall you do?
I have an incantation to complete. I don't need to stay forever on the surface. I just need to hold on long enough to make it to Olympus.
Ah, then you seek to improve this aspect of yourself without rejecting it outright.
Yeah.
I see how that may work.
It has to. Where'd Nemesis go? Good evening, broker. I've had these in my head for long enough. Essences of shadow to the surface rise.
You're up.
I am.
The witch always figured you would make your way up to the mortal realm. Once you were ready and the situation called for it. Well done.
She warded the pathway there until such time as I had the means to pass through. The climate on the surface is another matter.
Your underworld birthright stuff getting in the way? A curse, not just a blessing, it would seem. Well, if your witchery got you this far, surely it can aid with this predicament.
That's the plan.
Not yet. Okay, I might actually call it here. I would like to spend some time outside. Not at my computer, so...
Salutations. I should be able to increase my grasp.
Can I? No, not quite.
Get over here, young one, right now. You're brave to venture through that previously warded gateway, but come on! You underworld types aren't cut out for surface life. Unless perchance there is an incantation that could help.
I think there is, Commander. Except, it calls for reagents that can only be found up there. But how am I supposed to gather them before the incantation is complete?
Mayhaps just make a run for it, I don't know. So what if you can't stay long? Just grab what you need and get out of there.
It's not ideal, but...
Okay.
This one.
Okay, I am going to call it here today because I can't be spending all of my time on my computer whilst I recover from being tittyless. So I'm going to call it here. See. Say hello. we go. Okay, let's go say hi.